Alright, we're gonna have game 3. Well, game 2 for tonight. It'll be Ken versus Joseph. I have here Sir Maligan.
What's up, guys? Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Terran versus random.
Yep, Terran versus random. And according to him, they've never played one-on-one.
Yep, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what's gonna come up with their builds.
Why don't you do the introductions?
Alright, on the top left, it is Joseph, the yellow Terran. And the bottom is KenjiMuyo, the random player who was chosen to get the Protoss. So, this is gonna be interesting. This is their first time ever to play one-on-one, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the Brothers Bowl right here.
Because the dumb Ravens got dumber this year. That's why they can't go to the hard bowl this year.
Normally the observer shouldn't be chatting with the team, but you know, it's early, it's for fun.
Yep.
Ken is gonna scout really early, checking for proxy, checking for reapers. Joseph is putting his bunker right up front, very juicy. I mean his barracks.
Why? Interesting.
He's looking to close.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's random. He doesn't know.
Random, yeah.
Ken should not have moved out here. Yeah. Ken should not have revealed himself.
Yep. When you're random, you
let him come to you.
Yep. But I guess he wants to see the opening of Joseph as well.
So I don't see the point of going random unless
he's also checking for a cheese. So
yeah, that's true. But here's the thing: if you're randoming, you're either randoming because you wanna get that advantage, or you're randoming because you can't decide. I think it's the latter.
Yep.
Because he revealed himself. I mean, his advantage was Joseph not knowing what he is.
Yeah, I mean, I understand Ken's checking there too, because you know he doesn't want to get cheesed.
Yeah, but you could delay your check for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the only cheese that can beat a Protoss this early? 6 pool?
Probe. Oh no, six SCV.
No, Joseph doesn't do that. It's very hard for, 6 pool is the only really early cheese that you need to worry about as Protoss versus Terran, right? I mean, unless you do some sort of crazy proxy racks.
You make a Marine first.
And then send everything? You should, yeah, but that doesn't come into play for another minute or two. You could, you could hide that. And here's the thing, Joseph doesn't know what he is, so he's not gonna Marine rush something that he doesn't know, right?
Interesting. Ken just dropped a forge.
Yeah, I don't know why he got a forge.
Forge so early. Why? Maybe upgrade early? We'll see. Yep, he's getting for those. Saturating the gas.
There's the Reaper. Joseph's looking to expand early.
He's chronoing also the Cyber. So, interesting. He's probably doing a push. 3-gate push with upgrade.
With a really fast upgrades that he doesn't have to chrono.
Yep.
He's waiting for the Reaper.
Or he's also trying to defend it from mines. That's why he has that early drop of cannon.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Could be a anti-mine build.
Defensive move by Ken.
It's a little too early though to get it, I think, unless you're gonna use it, and he didn't use it. I mean, he's not making any cannons. He's not making an upgrade. And in fact, Joseph is doing anything but cheese. He's gonna expand.
Yep, he's macroing up.
And what does Ken see? Ken doesn't know. He does know the gas was taken, so he knew about the Reaper. The Reaper's hanging out. There you go. He gets his upgrades, so he's getting it for strong upgrades, and he's gonna
push. 3 gate.
A real strong 3-gate. I mean, this is perfect for anyone that expands, a Terran that expands. You can go ahead and try to bust them.
Yep, make them pay for it.
Because it's pretty hard to stop an all-in bust.
Cannon in the mineral line, which is good for defense.
Yep.
Because he doesn't know if a mine drop's coming.
And he's scouting here with this probe, and he'll probably plant. Yep, he's gonna plant something there so he can attack. And Joseph just pulled his Reaper out of this tower, and he's actually on the right. So he guessed wrong there. Lucky for Ken.
It's a good thing Ken has a core up.
Yep, he has a core up.
Game, he had no core actually the whole game.
Yeah.
Against Blake. That's why he was
yeah, we talked about that. I wonder if he watched that game.
It was a crucial mistake. It's great for defense.
And here comes the Stalkers. It's not enough to do anything yet. Unless he's doing some sort of blink.
There goes the warp on the top now.
5
Stalkers.
5 Stalkers with the bunker, that's not enough.
And the upgrade's almost done.
He should wait for the upgrade to finish.
Yep, he should wait for that upgrade.
Now Joseph knows an all-in is coming.
He should have waited for that upgrade.
He should have waited.
But it's okay. He needs to really pump out.
Now Ken's going Robo. Interesting. Of course the Reaper's doing some damage here. Joseph has the advantage in knowing something is coming, and he got his expansion up safely. But he's not spending his money on the orbital. He's making sure he has money for other things, although he has 300.
So far, Joseph is leading and supply count. Not much, but he's leading.
Yeah, and he's killed 2 workers.
5, 6, 7 stalkers out there. Okay.
Worker supply, it's, Ken's still ahead with worker supply, army supply. Joseph's a little bit ahead, and Joseph's making all these bunkers, so he's ready.
Yep, and then I guess Ken realized he can bust through.
Yep.
So he's expanding, which is a good counter move.
Yep.
Because if you don't, you're gonna fall behind and lose to a Terran who can just keep on muling, get so much money, and then pump out a lot of bio.
And let's see, what does Joseph know? He doesn't know anything else.
Yep, he doesn't know that.
And Ken doesn't know anything either. And this is... Look, Ken's rallying his immortals to the front, so he's looking to hold, at least contain, then push, then...
I mean, when you're Protoss and then you can't bust through the front, it's always best to pull your guys back to your base, because Terran can always drop. Then if you're so far away, it's so hard for you to...
Yeah, and the dropship tech is there now. Right around the 10 minutes, there's going to be dropship tech, so you need to get back.
So either you get back...
He doesn't have his mothership core with his group, so he could recall back either.
Yeah,
so
he can't recall
he really needs to get back there. And
so if there's a drop right now, it would be hard to stop.
but then again, it's not like Ken can't warp at home, and he could also make him punish him at the front if he's not gonna have enough units up front.
Maybe this is a cool tech for what you call this? Ken is going for that robotics bay.
Yep, he's gonna go Colossus. Colossus is the way to go.
Yeah.
Here you go. He's gonna harass this pylon placement for a little bit. Ken should probably put another pylon somewhere else in the map. He's gonna lose that. Ken's gonna try to send help, but it's gonna be too late. So he's getting some needless losses here. Ken's gonna decide whatever, you can have that. He's gonna go home.
There's the drop, and Ken knows he's going back.
Yep, he's gonna go back. Make sure. He already has an observer. He's losing so many probes during all this. I mean, that's the 4th probe already.
Yeah, Protoss has lost 6 units already with Terran at 0.
Yep.
Interesting. Let's see if he can snipe down this dropship. Oh no!
Why is he going there? He has the mothership core there. He needs to be down here. He needs to be in the middle. He needs to be in both places, because he's only 1 dropship.
And the one thing about this bio drops is so effective, because they could just...
And look, he's drawing him out with the Reaper, and he's gonna drop on the left.
Yep. And then that thing's gonna.
And Ken realizes he's gonna run back. Well, he moves his probes right away, so that's good. And actually, he's gonna go back and mine because he doesn't need to.
He has to snipe that.
He has to get that dropship, but he gets away. He didn't focus fire on it. And after all that, more probes are lost. Now it's total of 12 and some units. So
14 units in total loss. It's a good thing also that Ken has an observer right in the choke of the Terran.
Yeah. Joseph's supply lead is 20. Well, actually, Ken just caught up a little bit by warping a few more guys, so we'll see. How's his upgrades doing here? At least he has the Colossus too, so that's good.
Look at that. There's a.
He's got Vikings already. He knows.
There's an armory that's being built.
Yeah, for further upgrades.
Yep.
And the air attack upgrade for Terran.
Yep.
Ken sees he doesn't know about this other expansion that's coming down, and Joseph, kind of knows the tech. But they're not holding the towers, just Joseph. So, just Joseph on one side.
I mean, this is a powerful army already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a.
But look, he has a nice group too. He has 2 Colossus here. He just needs more Stalkers.
And some Zealots, charge slots.
Yep. Make sure his money doesn't go too high like Cliffs did in the other game. But he's spending his money pretty well. But Joseph is spending his money excellent. I mean, look at that. He's never higher than 200 on his mineral count.
Look at the production. I'm looking at the production tab. He's upgrading really hard. Upgrading.
Yep.
Upgrading.
He's gonna have a really powerful force. I think Ken's gonna need Storm.
Yep, and some feet on Zealots.
But then again, he has 3 Colossus now, so he's got a nice group here. Ken's money is up to the 400 level.
Oh, Joseph is really maximizing in that production. Look at that. He keeps him.
Ken knows the composition. That's the thing, though. He knows exactly what Joseph has.
Alright, Terran infantry has 1-1 upgrades. Nice.
And how's the Protoss?
1-1 as well.
Okay, so we got a pretty even match here so far, despite the huge losses in.
Yeah, but this army composition needs some Zealots actually.
He needs Zealots.
Yeah.
Even well, he also needs force fields too, somewhat.
Yeah,
I mean that makes a huge difference.
Yep. Force field is a big.
He knows it's coming. He needs to keep warping. His money's risen up to 900.
A supply block.
Oh no, the deadly supply blocked. Joseph's getting his expansion in case this push doesn't work.
Joseph's making a sneaky expansion in the bottom left.
Yeah. Ken needs reinforcing pylons close by for the battle.
It's all about micro now when they engage.
Yeah, and Ken's supply blocked again. He needs to make 10 pylons and just do it because I mean he's fallen behind 15 to 20 supply because of that. Let's check the army size here. Huge army lead by Joseph. Joseph has a huge army lead, but here we go. Here's the.
To snipe those Vikings. This is why you need Zealots.
Yep. He doesn't have enough.
I mean, that was a powerful army, but without.
Yeah, it was. If he had just had a few more Zealots here, he would be okay. Yep. It was 120 versus 160 attack. Army. He's gonna back up, play it safe.
Better get
supply is still there. Lots of units killed. The units killed have evened out though. So Ken was actually cost effective in that battle, but he would have won it if he had a few more Zealots.
Yeah, a few Zealots.
He's gonna go again. He doesn't have enough for this. Ken still has an observer in that group. He knows he can't take that. I don't think he can't take that.
With only 4 stalkers.
He can't take that. I'm surprised he took that, knowing the composition.
Yep. Oh, that's a bad engagement.
That's a bad engagement. But the problem is he has vision and he still took it when we know he can't take that.
It's a hard group to take, especially with just 4 stalkers and there's Viking.
Joseph's perfectly fine hanging out here because he's got an expansion again.
Yep, he's just making sure he gets fat, making sure to choke Protoss, not get the third.
Yeah, he needs to make sure that... What? Why did he activate that?
Why did he
Oh, he's gonna
activate-
try to draw him and then come back. I don't agree with that. And you're sacrificing a zealot to do it.
Yes,
That's a waste of a energy. But he has another. He has another one.
look at that! Oh my gosh!
I think he's forgetting how good zealots are.
It's a stream.
But he's
The
out of
bio
money.
Coming. Oh my gosh! The bio.
Yep, he's got a lot. This is just a continuous flow.
Yep.
I think he's gonna get strangled unless he has some excellent storms.
Yeah, Zealot. I'm surprised he has no single Zealot.
Yeah, he doesn't. You know, he can't afford to not spend all his money all at once now.
Because he built the Twilight Council, so
Yeah.
not sure why he didn't upgrade.
I
the
don't
fleet.
think he felt like he understood that he can't bust that because he has vision. You know,
He's
he had
fifth
vision, so he still attacked it knowing that he was, you know, so he probably thought he could beat it. Being out of
Yeah.
the game for a while, maybe he misjudged that he can't beat that force, especially when he has so many marauders.
Look at the Marauders. It's already two.
But hey, look at all these immortals. So we'll
It's not gonna.
still
make
not
it.
enough.
It's
He needs
still
more
not
money.
enough. He needs Zealots for this.
What he can do too is some sort, you know, he's got to split that army with.
Both on now.
Oh, he's just donated another one, so this is not very good for him. He keeps using these guys as bait. Your most expensive unit as your bait.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I don't think Joseph's gonna fall for it. I mean, he's just gonna keep healing, so.
Then look
And
at
he's
that,
gonna lose
the
this
fourth-
stalker.
The fourth base is so established.
Yep,
not
he's
gonna get
rich
touched.
now. I mean, Joseph is already maxed out at 197, almost 200. Ken is at half. He's broke. Well, he has 700, but that's not enough. Joseph has 19.
The main reason why you get Zealots is that so that the bio usually
Targets that,
takes,
yeah.
Yeah, takes the Zealots first instead of taking on your expensive units.
And this is gonna be it. He needs to back up,
Gonna be it.
get some more.
There's no way to stop that.
It's just an attack move situation. That's it.
The Vikings are gonna pick off those.
Yeah, I think he was fine earlier, but he just didn't. He didn't gauge that properly. That he can't take that composition because he had an observer on him the whole time,
Yep.
and that does it. Joseph wins. Ken still has not won.
Replay saved.
Oh, so Ken is 0-3.
I
Joseph is what? 2-1.
Yes, he's 2-1, and that does that. And now we'll see if Mordred wants to play the next game.